I'm sitting here, the deputy DA asked me to come in and speak. Like, are you kidding me? 2 years ago, I was in like jail on meth. Crazy.
Reentry Court started as a grant program funded by the American Recovery Act to try to turn people's lives around so that they stop recidivating, going to prison, committing crimes, thefts, using drugs, and so that the system would become more effective in the long run.
When they see my rap sheet, they'll understand what I'm talking about. Like, from that to this is, are you serious? In 2 years, really?
The goals were originally to reduce recidivism, reduce the incidence of supervision being revoked, where a person would then return to custody.
I did meth for about almost 20 years, probably. With that became a lot of crime, negativity, prison, just a vicious cycle over and over again. There's a lot of shame and guilt.
Our target population is people who have been to prison. We're looking for people who are alcohol or drug addicted, but they're also a nonviolent group. They come back, recidivate, go to prison, come back, recidivate, go to prison. They're the people who have become kind of the troubled child in the system, if you will.
So the day I went to reentry for my assessment, that day was the day that changed my life. They had me go into the jury's bathroom to test, and I'm like, ah! Are you serious? Who gets tested in court? My attorney says, so you took a test? I'm like, yeah. He says, clean, right? And I'm like, no. And he's like, what? The judge made me, she said I was going in custody that day, and I was the most angry person in the world. I cried, I pleaded, I begged. It was my son's birthday. That day, my mom told me that he was at school waiting for me. He wouldn't leave, he wouldn't go home with her. He's like, no, my mom's coming, she's coming. And he wouldn't leave. I was just like, it's my son's birthday, how could you? But she was mad that, how could you even want to be around your child and you're under the influence? Really what she did was she saved my life. And that was my tough love from the judge that I love her for today, but that day I hated everybody.
How are you? Did you think you'd be where you are now? Are you doing any job searching at all? Here's the problem which you're skirting.
She's so little and everything, but she's so firm when she says things, and she looks down at you with her glasses and she makes a statement. I can't disappoint her.
You are doing well, so keep that up. How many days clean and sober? 17, 183, 294, 107 is right. Good.
In the reentry court, it's all areas of the system working together and discussing their ideas of what the needs are of the participant, and then moving forward as a team.
First of all, they made me live in a sober living, which I've never done that. And then they had me going to groups every day, and then the testing. It's to have someone sit there and watch you use the bathroom every single day. It's very hard. You just have to be tougher. You have to want to fight for what you need.
Anecdotally, the process on offenders as compared to doing custody is much more difficult. They have to maintain their lives. They have to maintain sobriety. They have to look for work. They have to get education. So the program oftentimes will see people who are completely eligible for the program, but they're unwilling to take on the challenges. They'd rather do the time because it's easier, it's simpler.
Those are people that are not ready. For me, the opportunity, it was a blessing. I didn't realize I had skills. They showed me transferable skills. We did like mock interviews. I started working about a month after I got in the program. It's just to make me a better person and a better parent and a better provider for my son.
The reentry court team is very active in each of the participants' activities, their lives.
Everyone was just like in my life, involved in it. I welcome it now, but in the beginning, of course not. But then I was like, maybe I need all these aspects because everyone has a different area for me.
Continue to stay focused. Keep moving forward.
The program was designed to keep people engaged in treatment and their recovery for 18 months. So far, the San Diego Reentry Court in 2 years has had 30 graduates. Those 30 graduates have avoided a combined 71 years of imprisonment. Even when somebody fails in a program like this, the more attempts they have at treatment, the more likely their success in the long run.
It's just a blessing to have a program that gives a convict a chance to get the support they need and the guidance and direction, the resources to learn your illness and have treatment for it. I'm happy. So now I'm playing catch up though. That's why I have like my expectations of myself are ridiculous now too, but I don't care. It just keeps me driven. I'll never just settle.